Sure, Kelly, thank you so much for having me on today. It's really exciting today. It's trading well out of the gates, spreads are tight, trading volume is good, over 50,000. I think that we're in a really good placement because again, not only is this a great opportunity to have exposure to Bitcoin mining, but specifically, we have a green lens on this fund to ensure that it's really taking advantage of the climate positive portfolio narrative that's so important in the industry right now.
Yeah, I think I read that more than 80% of the holdings derive more than half of their energy from renewable sources, which is even better than the U.S. energy grid. But here's my question from a trading point of view. It was my understanding that you often need a lot of short interest to launch an ETF. So should we read from this launch that people are happy to take the other side of the Bitcoin mining trade? Or maybe it's a little late for that. Maybe the move has already happened.
Yeah, good question. Good question. Definitely what we're seeing today, at least, is just good, strong demand. I think that there's been a lot of pent up demand in order to have a equity, thematic ETF that, again, provides that exposure to Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining, but especially ensuring that there's that climate positive portfolio message. So to your point, the top 5 holdings in our fund have 90% renewable energy usage. And I think that that's been very important. And that's actually what we've been hearing from the advisors, financial advisors, RIAs, and other money managers that has been the reason that they haven't jumped into Bitcoin mining previously. So it's really built for them.
So, there's been this kind of longstanding debate about whether to invest in gold through the commodity itself or through the gold miners, and everyone always likens it to those who sell picks and shovels during the gold rush itself. There is a lot of interest in the idea of being exposed to Bitcoin mining as opposed to the underlying, although they seem to mostly move in correlation with each other. So other than the ESG focus you mentioned, who else do you think this ETF would appeal to?
Very good question. And you're absolutely right. There's absolute parallels to the other mining industries. So I think in one way, it's not so novel in the best of ways for money managers who can just understand that you are investing in Bitcoin miners, and that's providing the same indirect exposure to Bitcoin that investing in gold miners provides to gold, or oil drillers to oil. So even though this industry is newer, the thesis is the same as it's been for decades when compared to other commodity plays, And I guess to note, what is exciting about this one is just that Bitcoin miners have historically realized relatively high profit margins. So that makes them a very attractive, investment for people seeking to further diversify their portfolios.
All right, Leah, thanks. We'll watch it with interest. Appreciate you joining me today.